is up, my people? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your boy Nasim the Dream, and I am back from a very long break. And if you're wondering why, well, it was because I got to attend once again Bonnaroo Music Festival down in Manchester, Tennessee. It was a great year. I cannot wait to get in development my newest Bonnaroo video for you guys. It is going to be pretty much in production right after this week. I'm going to be working on a couple reactions, getting caught up on some projects and stuff, etc. And we're going to start off with this little reaction of this new Knocked Loose double feature, Deep in the Willow and Everything is Quiet Now. By the way, their set at Bonnaroo was insane, crazy nuts, way bigger, way better than I thought it would be. I knew Knocked Loose would bring the pressure, bring the quality, bring the aggression. I didn't question that, but wow, did they pull on the crowd. Those were some actual Knocked Loose fans, and man, it felt so authentic. It was just a great show. I don't want to get too off topic. Let's just get into this reaction. And by the way, I'm assuming they played these songs live. I didn't recognize them when they were playing some songs. It could have been these two. I'm not too sure, but either way, I feel like I'm going in blind, pretty sure. So let's just go into it. 3, 2, and 1. 4x4 action. Damn, getting right into it too. You're just getting right into the heroism, the sinister effects. Go. Hell yeah. Ooh. Great variations. This feels so Midsummer inspired. It's giving me A24 vibes, baby. Yeah, I'm riding with this. I'm riding with it. Yeah, this definitely feels Midsummer inspired. Yeah, those triple vocals are aggressive. Yeah, as far as I'm sure, I don't remember hearing these songs. I'm sure they did play them, I just don't remember it. This is sick, dude. Alright, we're getting into the next one. Everything is quiet now. If that's a transition, I'm not gonna lie, if that was a transition with just those kicks, first of all, it seemed off pace, and I don't know, I think they could have done a lot better. Still pretty sick though. This is so fucking nuts. Very cultist inspired. Does no one else feel that? Does no one else feel the Midsummer inspirations because of the daytime? Alright, the guitar work on here is definitely really cool. Yeah, they just ran up on a cult, my guy. Cult of walking haystacks. Jesus, that is so creepy though. Dude, Brian is a killer. Oh, throwing in some melodics in the bridge? Very low mixed, but good touch. Yeah, this is pretty sweet. Yeah, this seems heavily inspired from Tearing the Fabric of Life for sure. With the melodrama mixed in here, still bringing in that ruthless aggression with some deathcore elements. Fused very well too. I still like how they stuck to that element that EP displayed so wonderfully. See, I'm just definitely curious to see what inspired them to make this music video like this, because I was getting heavy impressions that this was highly inspired from the film Midsummer, just because, not so much, a little bit because of the cultist like persona that's really displayed into this video as well, and especially because it's in daytime, it pretty much embodies horror elements into it. Obviously just hitting on the nose because yes, obviously it's a deathcore band. It's kind of what deathcore is, just metal in general. They really just get influence from just horror elements. But yeah, this definitely seems like they're just, you know, giving a little nod to that film. I could be wrong. If you guys know something about that, you should definitely let me know in the comments. As a two-parter goes, pretty cool, pretty dope. They pretty much just sound like some B cuts that maybe didn't make the cut for Tearing the Fabric of Life, that could have probably made it into a full LP, nearly a full LP at least. Brian's just sounds like good as ever. I was talking to one of my boys about this, honestly. When it comes to Brian and his skill, his singing skill and his just screaming, he is one of those vocalists that just seems like he just figures out how to excel and just continue to become better, and it's very impressive. And it's not that easy to try to, you know, continue to top your level in terms of screaming, just because it's just hard to. It's such a hard thing to master. So many people think that it's just so easy to scream, but then when you try it, it's like, oh, I suck. And I don't know, man. It's something like that. That's why I think one of the biggest reasons why Ollie Sykes like looks so highly upon Knocked Loose and Brian Garris. That's why he brought him on tour. And it shows. He's just continuing to develop his skill into something that's so pristine and just so immense. I think he is definitely one to be reckoned with into the hardcore genre. So it seems like the first part, Deep in the Willow, just really tackles this individual, or just individualism based off fallacies, just this fake persona, this fake personality, just this whole fakeness that this person would try to just display and say that they are this kind of person, saying just all this that pretty much is being called out about all their bullshit, like especially in the chorus, say a king to none, atop your throne you will die alone. It's pretty much just tackling all the greed and just all the, it's pretty much just like unraveling the true colors, as it says also in the pre-chorus, hitting on the nose, true colors shown, and I'm not impressed. Yeah, it's just the truth being discovered about this disgusting negative person. And it seems that the second part, Everything is Quiet Now, a little small annotation on here that says that this is supposed to be a reference to their past project Guided by the Moon from their second album, A Different Shade of Blue. It's very interesting. I might need to just take a trip down memory lane to see what I can find from there and see if I can find the connections. Well, in this one, it's pretty much tackling greed. It's Brian displaying this whole thing about pretty much God forsaking him, and this whole thing about not being able to move on from this loss, and feeling like a cancer that's eating away at the soul, and just being reminded about just all like the heroism. So maybe the first part is about maybe tackling the lies of God per se, or life, the promises that it's told to come with early in life, possibly. That's kind of what I'm interpreting off of it, especially when you're going to connect these two songs. So I'm assuming they have correlation with each other. So that's my best guess. I would like to hear your guys' interpretation of these two songs. But yeah, overall, I think the mix is very clean and everything just comes through very well, especially with the distortions that are just mixed into these guitars, and like the drums are super pounding. Like the one thing that I didn't like, I'm not sure if this is how it sounds when you play it into like the EP combination, when you go onto your song platform. I'm not sure if the transition is just like that, where it's like these clipping kicks that are kind of off sync at a certain point. At least they felt like that to me. And you kind of just swoop into the next song. pretty messy. I thought in the music video it was very messy. I thought they could have done way better than that. They have done better. I mean, overall, I thought this was very relentless, aggressive, just very chaotic track from Knocked Loose, double track from Knocked Loose. I enjoyed it. Yeah, I just really don't recall hearing this song live. Just feel like they have. I'm pretty sure they did, because when they performed, that's when these two songs happened to drop. I didn't hear them mention them playing new songs for us. They probably did, though. I'm just assuming they did. I really just recall the songs that I really do love from the band when it comes to just, especially from their project of Tearing the Fabric of Life, when it comes to Permanent, Forced to Say, God Knows. Those are some of my favorites right there. And then, of course, Counting Worms. Classic. That is my reaction to Knocked Loose's double feature in Deep in the Willow, Everything is Quiet Now. Very enjoyable. Pretty good material from Knocked Loose. I think they're continuing to grow and develop into a very profound metal band, and there are ones that you have to check out their material and give them a try live. My buddy is not into metal, and when he got to check out that show, he was impressed. I was shocked to hear that he was impressed. I thought he would be miserable throughout that set. Thought it was cool. So you should definitely check them out, guys. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys thought of these tracks. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to like and subscribe to help the channel grow. And I'm going to catch you in the next one. Deuces.